this one specific item caused this whole entire cruel story to unfold. Domino's chocolate lava cake. Now, before I get ahead of myself, I'm going to tell you guys background knowledge. Basic background knowledge. Lucas is my friend, was my friend since 4th grade, and we really loved video games, just like any other 4th grader. Lucas, he's something you might call a midget. He always wore glasses. He was blind. So sad. He couldn't even reach the cookie jar. So sad. As we grew up, we started to get distant from each other. With all the passing grades and the classes we weren't in, we kind of just forgot about each other. Until this school year, which is finally in my class. We haven't seen each other in a long time, so we became best friends instantly. Again, soon we came to each other's houses, we rode our bikes, and we were on the same team in sports and in gym. But it all started to go downhill with this creepy story I'm about to tell about Lucas and lava cake. Me and my family were having Domino's, and just like always, we got the molten chocolate covered lava cake. Me personally, I love the lava cake though. And the pleasures of eating one brings me great joy, except for that day. I decided I was full around the time of the chocolate lava cake, and stored it in the fridge for later, eventually forgetting about it until the weekend. Lucas came over for a hangout since I got the brand new Switch 2 for Christmas. Both my parents weren't home, including my sister, which was soon a terrible idea. As soon as he came over, he ransacked my fridge and found the knight in shining armor, the molten chocolate covered lava cake. I was upstairs setting up my Switch too, so naive of me to leave him alone downstairs. So I was done setting up the Switch until I heard something that made my heart drop. The microwave beeps. He microwaved my chocolate lava cake instead of putting it in the oven. Who even does that? But then I realized something else. He was going to eat my chocolate lava cake. So I ran downstairs as quick as the speed of light. 2,000 degrees. I was Mr. Fahrenheit. And then I saw him sitting next to my island, spoon half into the lava cake, his eyes locked onto mine. He was terrified, scared, petrified. I ran over to the cake, but he swipes it away from me as soon as my finger barely glides the edge of the plate. He ran over to the opposite side of the table, with tears starting to foam in his eyes. "Give me back my lava cake now!" I yelled at him. "No!" he shot back at me. I chased him around the table and then jumped onto the island to get my lava cake. The whole thing felt like a messy dream after I did that. Next thing I know, I slip. Lucas watches in absolute terror as I backflip unintentionally off the island. My foot accidentally lands on the lava cake, and to my horror, I hear a splatter sound. Not the sound of Lucas screaming.
Someone get her out of here! Thank you!
Not the sound of the plate shattering into separate little pieces. The splatter of a reheated cup of lava cake slamming into the ground at full speed. I fall off the table the same time the cake splats onto the ground. And I saw a golden lava lamp before me, reaching out its hand, ready to grab me. But no, it was actually Lucas throwing a punch at me. But no, again, it was actually Lucas trying to grab me, to lift me up. But no, actually, again, it wasn't Lucas grabbing me up. It was actually him grabbing up the lava cake, and not me. Like, what a friend! What a friend of him! He picks up the lava cake with both hands, and defeated, he threw it in the trash. He finally comes over to me and helps me up as glass shards fall from my hair. He looked truly, truly sorry. Why, I was mad as hell. Even though the lava cake would have rotted in the fridge if I didn't touch it for like another day, I thought of a million things I would have said to him. I was going to scold the life out of him, but just said, let's just play some Mario Kart. And he agreed. So we went upstairs and played Mario Kart World on the Switch too. But I didn't forget about this. Not in a million trillion years. Over the next week, I start planning, thinking of what to do next. I was in my study room, thinking, brainstorming of what to do. Until I have done it. I have thought of the way. Over the next week, I start stealing his phone. Not to steal like money from him or to steal like private data. No. I go onto TikTok and YouTube Shorts and YouTube and turn his For You pages into femboys. Then, as the next part of my plan, I start talking how cool. I keep talking about my cat. Every single chance I get, I talk to him about my cat. Saying how cute she is, saying how, oh, she's the best. You should get a cat one day. And it's just start glazing my cat. Moonlight, by the way. I don't know where my cat is, honestly. She's outside somewhere. Anyways, after a few days of secretly going onto his phone talking about cats, I found out that he didn't try to hide the femboys on his For You page. He actually started, I don't know how I should say this, but he started getting into them. I even checked his TikTok account and saw there were gay people. Now, I didn't have to do that. That just happened on his own. I didn't go to his search engine and searched up gays. He did it on his own. And so, that's how I know it was the next part of my plan. I went onto TikTok Shop on my secret account and brought something with my $80 I had to my name. The box that was sent to his house was filled to the brim with femboy stuff. Thigh highs, cat ears, mini skirts. I think that was it. And I just know he wills them. Because one time in gym, I saw the exact same pairs of socks I got him. So I knew. I knew. And so it's time for the final part of my plan. Now, this part was the most riskiest part of them all. I grabbed a sheet of paper and start writing "I love you, little" to Lucas. But it wasn't for me. No, it was actually the gay kid in my class. I'm not saying who, but his name starts with a D. Anyways, I fold up the love letter and shove it into his pocket while he wasn't looking in lunch. Then I steal his phone. Not to search up anything. No. To text the gay kid. I just said something simple like, "Oh, I love you," and deleted the text from his end. So now, the gay kid was going to be texting Lucas while Lucas gets the gay kid's love letter. So this was all before winter break. I realized that I have done enough. So I just stayed back for a while and just waited until winter break. Now, I didn't hear anything about him during winter break, but I just got back from school. Today's Monday, a day after winter break. And let's just say my plan has succeeded. Now, I hope he thinks twice before wanting a piece of my lava cake. Okay, guys. I hope I see you in the next video. I'm gonna start playing Mario Kart World more often. Definitely not Mario Kart Wii. That was way too hard. Anyways, goodbye.